The Simpsons movie and its environmental warning. In The Simpsons movie, 2007, one of the most striking storylines centers on a huge environmental catastrophe, something that feels less like fiction and more like a possible glimpse into our future. The film shows Homer carelessly dumping waste from his pet pig into Springfield's already contaminated lake. This single act triggers an environmental disaster so severe that the government decides to seal off the entire town inside a massive glass dome. While the dome itself is obviously an exaggerated and humorous idea, the underlying message about pollution and human negligence is far from funny. Looking at today's world, the warning feels eerily relevant. We're already witnessing the real consequences of climate change: melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and widespread pollution. Many companies still prioritize profit over the planet, making environmental harm an everyday reality. It's fascinating and maybe even a little chilling how The Simpsons managed to highlight such a serious issue in a satirical way. What was once a cartoon joke now feels like a genuine reflection of the challenges we face heading into 2025 and beyond. Virtual reality overload. One particularly haunting Simpsons storyline explored the potential dark side of virtual reality. While the show may not have directly predicted the modern VR boom, it did warn about the possible dangers of becoming too dependent on this technology. In the episode Friends and Family, set in the year 2030, Homer and Marge are shown enjoying virtual fudge through VR headsets and feeding tubes. You'd think that a zero-calorie dessert might help Homer curb his junk food addiction, but of course, it doesn't. Interestingly, technology today seems to be catching up to that strange idea. A real-life company called Aero Banquets RMX has created a similar concept, bringing the illusion of taste to virtual reality. Meanwhile, Royal Caribbean is experimenting with VR dining for cruise passengers, allowing guests to enjoy a meal while being visually transported to different places around the world. At first, it sounds like a dream come true, an incredible blend of technology, imagination, and taste. But as with many futuristic innovations, problems soon follow. Some users become so immersed that they lose awareness of their surroundings, leading to real-world accidents, people wandering into traffic or bumping into objects while still wearing their headsets. Eventually, society starts to blur the line between the virtual and the real. The more people escape into these artificial worlds, the less they connect with reality, turning a technological marvel into a modern cautionary tale. Donald Trump and The Simpsons prediction rumor. Over the years, a viral animated image has circulated online that appears to show former US President Donald Trump in a coffin, often shared with claims that it came from The Simpsons. The image has sparked countless discussions and conspiracy-style predictions online, especially whenever major news involving Trump occurs. This rumor gained renewed attention in 2020 when both Trump and his wife tested positive for COVID-19. Social media users quickly connected the event to The Simpsons, claiming the show had foreseen it. However, this so-called prediction was based entirely on fan edits and false images rather than any real episode. The trend resurfaced again in 2021 when a TikTok video claimed that something significant would happen on August 27th. That date passed without incident, but the viral theory only grew, with many linking it once again to the same fake image. In reality, the image of Trump in a coffin was never part of The Simpsons. It was a digitally created hoax that spread widely because of the show's reputation for eerily accurate predictions about real-world events. While The Simpsons has indeed made some surprisingly close guesses about future trends, it's important to remember that much of what circulates online under its name isn't from the show at all. It's the internet doing what it does best, mixing satire, rumor, and imagination. President Ivanka Trump. Since The Simpsons once correctly predicted Donald Trump becoming president of the United States, it's no surprise that fans are keeping a close eye on what the show might hint at next. In one 2016 episode, the writers dropped a subtle nod to the idea of Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, one day seeking the presidency. The clue came when Homer was seen wearing a campaign button that read, "Ivanka 2028." The following year, the show playfully referenced Ivanka again in an episode marking her father's 100th day in office. This time, she appeared as a Supreme Court justice, filling in for Ruth Bader Ginsburg, dressed in a judge's robe and wearing jewelry from her own fashion line, humorously priced at 1,000 rubles. It's another classic example of The Simpsons blending satire, politics, and pop culture in a way that keeps audiences wondering, could this be another prediction waiting to come true?